हेलो एंड वेलकम। आप सबका स्वागत करता हूं मैं इस लेट्स प्ले सीरीज एसी ऑडिसी में। तो हम मेन क्वेस्ट कर रहे थे जो कि थी बुली द बुलीज, पर उसका अगला पॉइंट हमको काफ़ी दूर जाना है, तो अभी वो नहीं कर रहे। पर यहाँ पे कुछ साइड क्वेस्टें आ गई हैं, तो ये करते हैं। एक हमारे पिताना में साइड क्वेस्ट आई थी, मैं उसको रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहा था, पर आधी रिकॉर्डिंग में वो ख़राब हो गई थी रिकॉर्डिंग, तो मैं वो दिखा नहीं पाया। पर यहाँ पे क्वेस्ट माय ब्रदर नहीं, कुछ ब्रदर ब्रदर वाली थी, तो ये करते हैं। तो हमको फिर ये क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करने के बाद ये नेक्स्ट 3 क्वेस्टें दे रखी हैं, एक ही चेन्स की हैं शायद। ये तो करते हैं फिर इन्हें। वो तो नहीं दिखाया, पर ये देखते हैं।
Oh, Ira and Aphrodite, please grant my daughter the virtue of obedience. Eagle bearer, you bless this temple with your presence. If I may ask, I'm having a little problem.
I'm not the problem. I'm a Spartan. You keep at home supervising farmers while I could be out in the world finding adventure. You give my brothers the chance to explore. Why not me?
An explorer, are you?
So you're the eagle bearer everyone's been talking about. I hope you live up to your reputation. I'm Zoferas.
Could you please educate my daughter to behave as a Spartan woman should?
If both you and Zoferas agree, I'll train your daughter to be a fine Spartan. Beginning with her physical strength, of course. It's the only way she can keep your household safe and prosperous.
The eagle bearer is right, Mater. Spartan women must be strong.
You can call me Alexios.
I suppose if the eagle bearer says it. All right. Train my daughter as you see fit.
Let's begin your training with running. Try to keep up.
But Spartans never run. Only cowards do. Why should I train in running?
Spartans run into battle. The faster you run, the more glory you can earn.
That does make sense.
Let's race through the theater to the entrance of the Dromos. Last one there's a wounded goat. Glad you could make it.
I'll get you next time.
Now we'll race horses, but not like they do in the athletic games. We'll make our own course.
Horses? Why should I bother with those filthy beasts? We have elotes for that.
Horses are your most loyal partners in battle. Treat them well, and they'll never disappoint you.
That's really sweet.
Let's race to the bridge south of Sparta. Ready? Go! Come on.
अभी तक तेज भाग ही नहीं सकता बस, अभी तो हल्के हल्के ही दौड़ेगा।
And that's how you master a beast.
That was more speed than mastery.
How are my lessons so far, Zoferas?
Not bad. But why did you decide to teach me anyway? Don't you have more exciting things to do? Treasures to find, tyrants to depose.
Whoa.
The secret is, by teaching a skill to someone else, You're also improving your own technique. That's the only way you'll both reach peak performance.
You'll have to show me your technique.
Do you have a suggestion for our next bit of training?
There's a place I found in the southern hills with a wonderful view. Will you go there with me?
I like the view already, but let's go.
So, does that bird follow you everywhere?
Icaros. Yes, he likes to keep an eye on me. Are you jealous?
If you don't mind being watched, I don't either. Did Zeus give you any special powers? You know, Achilles got invulnerability, Heracles the strength of a god.
If you know the old stories, you know what Zeus is especially good at.
If you have that kind of talent, just call me Pandora.
अबे ये रोमांटिक उसमें कहाँ हो गया? अगर रोमांटिक सीख जाएगा तो उसको कट करेंगे भाई, क्योंकि मेरे को स्ट्राइक नहीं लगवानी है, मतलब ओनली फॉर अडल्ट नहीं करवाना है, तो चलो वही ना। इसमें तो ऑप्शन ही नहीं दिया है इन्होंने हमको कुछ भी, सिर्फ एक ही ऑप्शन था।
Beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I think I'm beginning to understand you, Alexios.
Are you? Tell me, who do you think I am?
It's hard to predict how you'll answer my questions. You're a complicated person, aren't you?
You might be right. But really, why did you bring me out here?
I thought we could continue with some more intensive training, Alexios, if you've got some energy left.
Well
Okay.
then, let's begin our advanced lessons.
ओके, नो एक्सप्लिसिट सीन, अच्छा है।
Thanks, Alexios. You've inspired me to train harder.
खत्म। ओके, चलेगा। ये हो गया। गॉड्रेस ब्लाइट की तरफ चले, ये नज़दीक लग रहा है। फिर क्योंकि उसका फास्ट ट्रैवल भी है हमारे पास दूसरे वाले क्वेस्ट के लिए। स्पार्टा सा अथेनियंस लड़ने में लगे हुए हैं। अरे डे करते हैं यार, नाइट में सिर्फ इन्फिल्ट्रेशन क्वेस्ट में मज़ा आता है, वरना दिखता ही नहीं है नाइट के टाइम पे कुछ भी। डे टाइम करते।
Magistrate Xanthi told me you've been having trouble with your farm.
Crop failure. It's as if Ares herself salted the earth.
How are the crops failing?
Blight. Few plants grow, and the ones that do are wilted and covered in spots. The gods would never let this happen if they were happy. It's my godless Ilotes, I tell you. You're a messenger of Zeus. You show them the light.
I'll find out what's happening.
Oh, thank Zeus. My Ilotes, Tefta and Maron, they work the fields, but they do not respect the gods. Teach them.
I haven't seen other farms in the area with blighted crops. What could be causing the difference?
The grain grew in short and dry. Then the animals started to grow ill. Obvious signs of displeasing Persephone or her mother. Maron claims the animals have been poisoned, but I have no enemies to speak of.
What makes you blame your Ilotes for the blight? Have they tampered with the plants and animals?
They do not worship as you and I do. I thank Demeter for all she gives us at the end of each day, but they just reap the bounty of her hard work.
So, it's divine intervention?
What else dictates our fates? Ugh, Tefta won't stop babbling about the soil. Thinks I overwork my farm. Idiot woman. As if this farm hasn't been in my family for generations.
I think you are the
I'll
idiot.
go talk with your Elotes and see what they know.
Mint. Quest item. Okay.
You there? Could you help an ailing woman by getting some mint?
I picked some up on my way.
The back patch of land is riddled with blight like I've only seen once before. My old master lost his whole farm to it. I'll never forget this smell.
The back of the farm. I'll take a look. It's a wonder anything grows in this field, with all this mess crushing the plants. The tanners in Kefalonia use something that smells awful to make leather. It can't be good for the soil. The earth is stained here. That can't be good for the soil. It seems like fire is the only way to be sure of ending this blight.
क्या चला? Contaminated corpse. अबे क्या जलाना है? ये जलाना है क्या? ना, ये नहीं जलाने. मैं खाली फेंके जा रहा हूँ, जलाना क्या है पता नहीं.
I can't believe I have to tidy everything up around here. Now I'm beginning to understand Tefta's anger.
Misthios.
Yere, your master claims this blight is the will of the gods. What do you think?
Sometimes crops fail. Could be dry soil, could be insects. It's a shame about the donkey. He was more crucial to the farm's success than the master. Or you, for that matter.
How can I make clearing the ground easier?
The hoe I'm using is falling apart. I have to fix the blade every few swings. Something more sturdy would make it go faster.
It's not like you're shackled to this patch of land. What's preventing you from getting a new hoe?
Have you ever been beaten so hard you lose hearing in one of your ears? That's what happened last time I went to market without permission.
Oh, of course. I'll look for one.
मार्केट थोड़ी है ये, तो यहीं पे तेरे फार्मलैंड में थी हो.
Here you go. This should make digging easier.
You're all right for a stranger. Look, the water's tasted like a rusty blade for the past few weeks. Last time I had water like that was when I was downriver from a blacksmith.
Thank you.
A water source. माइनस 10 नेशन पावर. माइनस 10 नेशन पावर तो क्यों हो गई?
mauled to death. May your journey across these Styx be a more peaceful end than this. Debris might be getting stuck in this net. Maybe the dead man was a fisherman. These don't look like the knife wounds of a man. I'll bet it's the metal from the armor giving the water a bad taste.
स्पार्टन सोल्जर मर रखे, मार के नदी में कितने फेंका भाई इनको।
Ugh, that smell is going to linger on me. At least the river runs clear now.
इनको भी जला दो। हाँ, नहीं जल रहे। ये डिस्ट्रॉय किए हुए तो सारे ठीक हो गए।
The diseased crops have been burned, and the river is cleared. That should be the last of the blight.
Oh, you truly are God-sent. What was the cause of the rot?
You were so busy looking to the sky that you ignored what was in front of you. The gods are not responsible for cleaning the fields or the river. That's on you.
What? You dare? Xanthi said you are an agent of Zeus, but you are a false champion, as godless as my Ilotes. Get out from here!
The poison in your fields is nothing compared to the poison in your heart.
सही बात। कहाँ है तेरा साइलो? अब तो मैं तेरा साइलो भी जलाऊंगा। गॉड्स ही करने में रह रखी, ये नहीं कि ध्यान दे ले गॉड्स पे या सराउंडिंग्स से कि भाई क्या चल रहा है। भगवान का नाम लेकर रोते रहोगे तो कैसे होगा? कर्म नहीं करोगे तो।
They won't ask any questions. Best keep out of sight.
लीडर हाउस गलत जगह आ गया था मैं। कहाँ कहाँ चढ़ रहा है? जहाँ भाग नहीं कर रहा वहाँ नहीं चढ़ गया, पता नहीं कहाँ कहाँ घुस रहा है।
ο υπέτειος.
See anything? I've nothing. Well, keep looking. We'll get the dogs.
Μόνον όταν το επιχείρημα δομή και πιστικών, τότε δύναταν κερδάνε εν ζήτημα. Ανατρέχομεν στους τραγικούς της δομής ταύτης Aegean, μάλλον η Σοφοκλέα.
Χρώμεθα το παραδείγματι των έργων αυτού.
खत्म करो भाई सर्च कितना कमाओगे सर्च
Μόνον όταν το επιχείρημα δομή και πιστικών, τότε δύναταν κερδάνε εν ζήτημα. Ανατρέχομεν στους τραγικούς της δομής ταύτης Aegean, μάλλον η Σοφοκλέα καμίνας υπό της αυτής τέλειας, και ο Μόσα τον ουδεπόποτε ακούεσε την εμήν φωνή. Κυράτε αυτό το καθαρό.
Is there something you need? My thanks.
ये पिलग्रिम वाला भी काफी पहाड़ मिल चुके हैं इसको मेरे को पता नहीं कैसा होगा
You are the eagle bearer. Wonderful. Magistrate Xanthi has spoken highly of you.
Very kind of her.
So here's the thing. My children have promising futures, but they refuse to learn and study. They think they know better, but they can't recite a poem to save their lives.
Where do I fit into this?
They've heard of the eagle bearer and worship the ground you walk on. If you related an epic story to them, I'd bet they retain it and impress their tutors.
It's an odd request, but I've been asked to do stranger things. I'll do it.
My children are waiting inside the temple of Dionysus Kolonatas for today's epic story. The subject is Perseus, which they should know well, but seem to forget all when questioned.
I know this story well, of course, but my preferred version may not be what your children expect.
Do not fear. If you need a reminder, there are many relics related to Perseus in the hall adjacent to the temple of Dionysus Kolonatas.
Good to know.
क्या था इसका क्या था newly married president to Argos who took part in honored games through the discuss so far and so far if you understand and killed the king Aegean by mistake fulfilling the oracle's prophecy.
Πολυλίστη βασίλεια, εολόμορφε και αγιοτάτη. Μεγαλώνει με θεά, αλλά ότι με τεχνών μήτυρ πολύολβε. Πολυλίστη λυτήρα κακών, ιστρούσα βρωτών ψυχάς, σι θεά, ως ειρήνη πολύολβων και κόρων. η διηγίαν, εόλβησιν εν ώρεας, γλακόφ, ευρυσίτεχνε, πολυλίστη βασίλεια,
Zeus तो सुधरेगा नहीं कभी.
και αγιοτάτη.
Zeus कभी नहीं सुधरेगा.
Είμαι ο πρεσβύτερος. Τέτοια άπαντα αυτή είναι
Hello, I'm...
The Eagle Baron. We've heard all about you.
Are you going to tell us a story today? Do we have to listen? We've heard it 100 times.
Yes, that's me. And yes, I'm telling you a story. Let us sing with the voice of the gods about the exploits of brave Perseus and the noble Pegasus. Acrisius, the king of Argos, was not a good man. He had one child, a daughter, Danae. Bitter that he had no son, he went to the oracle of Delphi and heard a prophecy that chilled him.
Ooh, what was it?
The oracle said Acrisius would be killed by his grandson, but Danae was unmarried and childless at the time. To protect himself, he locked Danae in a bronze room, open only to the sky.
Ooh!
However, mighty Zeus saw the girl and fell in love with her. He transformed into a golden shower and seduced her. Danae gave birth to a son, Perseus.
I knew it.
King Acrisius couldn't kill the boy for fear of angering Zeus. So, he put his daughter and grandson in a wooden crate and tossed them into the wild sea to be drowned.
How horrid! Poor Perseus.
Fisherman.
Perseus and his mother Danae were rescued on the island of Seriphos, and Perseus grew up under the care of a kindly fisherman, Victis.
Lucky them. Did the gods help?
Maybe. Perseus learned to swim and ride and fight, and how to be good and just, even though his father was only a fisherman.
I can do all those things too.
Yeah, good for you.
Except swim.
Or be just.
Hush. Now, Victis' brother was ruler of the island, but he was not a good man.
He's scum.
Any ruler Perseus go on a quest to.
The cruel king of Seriphos, Victis' brother Polydectes, decided he wanted to marry Danae, for she was still beautiful and noble. But Perseus knows his mother does not want this. Victis couldn't stop his brother, so it was up to Perseus to interfere and be annoying.
Christos, that's your job.
I will keep the stinky king from marrying you.
The cruel and, stinky king became angry. To get rid of Perseus, Polydectes sent him on an impossible quest. Prove yourself a warrior, and fetch me a worthy wedding gift, the king said, by killing a great monster!
I knew it!
Shh, I knew it too.
Must get a Gorgon side.
Polydectes told Perseus to bring back the head of Medusa, the Gorgon whose gaze could turn anyone who looked into her eyes to stone.
Ah!
Polydectes knew that Medusa would be Perseus' death.
That stinker!
But the evil king did not know Perseus was favored by the gods. Hermes gifted Perseus with winged sandals and a silver sickle, and Athena gave him a bronze shield polished mirror bright. Perseus flew to Medusa's lair and used the shield to watch her reflection. He cut off her head with the sickle of Hermes. As she died, the winged foal Pegasus sprung from her neck.
Yes!
Flying home, Perseus found the maiden Andromeda chained on the Ethiopian cliffs, waiting to be sacrificed to the baleful sea monster Ketos. Perseus used Medusa's head to turn Ketos to stone, rescued Andromeda, and married her.
Take that, Ketos!
Perseus returned home to find King Polydectes relentlessly pursuing Danae. They quarreled, and Perseus showed the king his wedding gift. When he saw Medusa's head, Polydectes turned to stone.
Yes!
Perseus traveled to Argos with his family, and one day competed in the great athletic games. He hurled the discus, and his throw was so great that it shot into the stands and struck King Aegean. So doing, Perseus killed his grandfather and fulfilled the prophecy.
Hurrah! You can't escape your fate.
In the end, Perseus and Andromeda settled in Mycenae as king and queen, and had 7 sons and 2 daughters, the Perseidae.
That was a great telling of the tale. I'll never forget it.
Maybe the best. I can't wait to tell all my friends.
Ah, thank you.
I couldn't help overhearing the end of your story. Truly inspiring, Eagle Bearer. Thank you.
Honesty.
नोइस निपट गए सब। अब मेन क्वेस्ट बची है।
Found him. This is the marble quarry Brasidas mentioned. The weapons have to be here somewhere. There's only one Spartan here that I need to kill. It'll be easier if I don't alert the others.
अच्छा यहाँ से है रास्ता। ये हट है बस यहाँ पे से। और को किसी को मारने की जरूरत नहीं है, बस उसको मारना है। बट ये यहाँ पे से हटे।
I need to take down their commander.
Let's do this! Fuck you! Go!
Yeah, okay.
I could do this all day. Please stop. You're running now.
Destroy the weapon racks कह रहा, तो ये है क्या वो?
One down, 4 to go. That's 2. Time to find the others.
एक उधर है, एक उधर है। अबे यहाँ कहाँ आ रहा है तू? $14 warrior, 10 critical while full at 20% fire damage. Okay.
weapon racks destroyed. Won't take much longer.
Can't escape your fate. Get back here.
अबे कहाँ चढ़ रहा है? मैं रास्ते से जाने की कर रहा हूँ, पता नहीं कहाँ का चढ़ रहा है ये।
Stop running.
Only one more to go.
इसको बाद में कंप्लीट करेंगे क्योंकि हमको अभी क्वेस्ट के लिए इसमें मारना नहीं है किसी को। तो सिर्फ क्वेस्ट के लिए कंप्लीट करते हैं, बाकी कुछ नहीं करते हैं इधर। अबे यार एक कभी कभी ना बहुत गंदे तरीके से वो कर रहा है।
You won't find him. I'm on fire. Put it out.
Captives are free. Let's run. तो भाई ख़त्म करते हैं एपिसोड को यहीं पे। आपसे मिलूँगा मैं अगले एपिसोड में जब हम वापस याली क्वेस्ट करेंगे। तो फिर भाई मिलता हूँ आपसे अगले एपिसोड में। तब तक के लिए टाटा गुड बाय, मिलेंगे फिर भाई।